Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to create a peaceful yet dramatic rainy scene on a black canvas, a cozy little wooden cabin surrounded by a misty forest, with rain pouring down from the sky and warm golden light glowing through the window. Let's begin by creating a soft atmospheric background. I'm mixing blue, yellow, with a touch of black and white to create a muted, cool tone. I gently apply this mixture to the upper part of the black canvas, keeping the edges soft and blended. At this stage, I don't want anything to look too sharp. The goal is to create a misty atmosphere that will make the foreground stand out later. Next, I add a little red to my mixture to create a deeper, richer green. With this color, I begin suggesting the distant trees. I keep everything soft and slightly blurred because these trees are far behind our main subject. As I build the background, I subtly change the green from one layer to another. Sometimes I add a little yellow to make it warmer, and sometimes a touch of blue to create a cooler, deeper green. These small color changes help the forest feel more natural and give the background more depth. Now I mix white with a little blue and place a few soft pale patches throughout the background. These areas will look like mist and diffused light between the trees. Once the background is established, I begin adding brighter green highlights to the upper parts of the trees. I use soft tapping motions to create the suggestion of leaves and foliage without making them too detailed. I also add a few subtle highlights to the grass and plants near the ground. Everything is still kept relatively soft and atmospheric. This is important because I want the elements in the foreground to become sharper and more detailed as we move closer to the viewer. Now that our misty forest background is taking shape, it's time to bring the main subject into the painting, the little wooden cabin. I mix yellow, red, and black to create a deep, warm brown and use it to establish the basic shape of the cabin in the foreground. Once the main structure is in place, I slightly lighten my mixture and begin defining the roof, wooden walls, and window. Because some of the darker background is still slightly wet, the colors blend naturally in certain areas, creating beautiful variations and subtle texture without having to overwork the surface. I fill the window with a rich orange tone to create the feeling of a warm, glowing interior, contrasting with the cold, rainy forest outside. Next, I return to the roof and build it up layer by layer. I work carefully across each section, gradually creating the shape and texture of the wet roof. With a small brush and a diluted dark color, I begin adding the shadows and smaller details between the roof sections. These darker lines help separate the individual boards and give the cabin a more realistic structure. Now that parts of the cabin have dried, I can add brighter highlights. I emphasize the warm glow around the window and place subtle highlights along some of the wooden boards. Then I return to the roof once again, this time using a lighter color and a smaller brush to emphasize its wet surface. The goal here is not to make the roof simply brighter, but to make it look as if it has just been soaked by the rain. Small, irregular highlights can make a huge difference when creating the appearance of wet surface. Now it's time to bring the rain to life. I dilute a light color and begin painting thin vertical lines falling through the scene. Some of the rain remains soft and subtle in the background, while the rain in the foreground becomes more visible and defined. I also add a soft, bright area along the upper edge of the roof where the rain is hitting the surface. This helps create the feeling of water splashing and running across the wet roof. Using a fine liner brush, I start adding individual drops of water falling from the edge of the roof. These drops are more defined than the rain in the background because they are much closer to us. I've varied their length, size, and spacing to keep them looking natural rather than perfectly uniform. Between some of the bright water drops, I allow the darker colors of the background to remain visible. This contrast makes the rain look more transparent and gives the water droplets a more realistic appearance. The combination of the cool, misty forest outside and the warm golden light inside the cabin creates the atmosphere I'm looking for: quiet, cozy, and slightly mysterious. At this stage, I take a step back and look at the entire composition. I add a few final highlights, deepen some shadows, and refine small details wherever the painting needs more contrast or depth. I hope you enjoyed watching this painting come to life, and maybe it inspired you to try creating your own rainy scene on a black canvas. Thank you so much for painting with me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more relaxing acrylic painting tutorials.